Future G-Love here with a on-camera microphone and not my lavalier, which is in my pocket. I've just recorded all my clips and I thought I'd add some extra thoughts. Fatigue today is at a medium to high level, and aches and pains at a low level, plus energy levels are quite low as well. And I've literally, in the last 20 or 30 minutes, as I walk around getting my steps, I've realised that the pain has started now. So historically, 1 week into my diet, the first week's quite easy, and then from the end of the first week up until I would say the end of the third week, so for the next 2 weeks is when I typically tend to suffer. So it always feels quite easy at the start, but at the moment I feel quite lightheaded. I feel like glycogen stores and blood sugar are not being replenished, and this is what I came here for. So yes, it's good to have these feelings because it shows that I'm heading in the right direction. And if I feel myself, I feel quite kind of fragile in some ways and a little bit bony. So yes, it's all good. Right, I'll hand you back to the rest of the video. Good morning, YouTube. It's your gorgeous, sexy G-Love here, coming at you from a fresh and cloudy cemetery somewhere in the southwest of the UK. The time is approximately midday on Monday, May 11th, 2026. And this is day 150 of my shit to fit transformation from a tired, overfed and essentially invisible 204 to a buffed up and head turning 185 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. So as a quick recap, I previously lost 10.5 pounds of fat in 72 days, and I then lean gained for around 11 weeks to wash away diet fatigue, repair connective tissues and regain any lost strength and size. And as of May the 4th, which is last Monday, I'm now back on that grind once again and looking to lose 8 to 9 pounds of fat in 7 to 8 weeks. I will try and keep these daily updates brief, so do like, subscribe and stick around for the cheesy outro. We got to bed last night at 11:15 p.m. for 8 hours of good sleep. We woke up this morning and weighed ourselves first thing, and our weight came in at 192.75 pounds. This gives us an average weight for the last 7 days of exactly 194 pounds. And we are currently at a calculated body fat of exactly 16%. My gym workout was squared away nicely yesterday without too much fuss or fanfare. It took a little bit longer than I was expecting because the gym is still a building site, but we'll work with what we got and carry on as intended. So as we are now 1 week into this cut and we have reached day 150 of this process, it feels like an appropriate time to take stock of where we are and unpack how things are going. So with the reduced calories and my steps up to 16,000 per day, I know I am in a 700 calorie deficit. This equates to 1.4 pounds of fat loss every single week. And I have checked, double checked and triple checked my calorie intake, my gym performance and also my activity. I am remaining extremely active and that's measurable as well. And I am maintaining very close to my PRs in terms of gym performance. So muscle loss is impossible. The extra energy that my body needs has to come from somewhere. And there are only two options for this. It's either glycogen or it's fat. Now, granted, I might be burning glycogen during very high bouts of activity. For instance, during like difficult gym sets, etc. Or if I'm running or cycling at high intensity, which I often do. But at the end of the day, at some point, that glycogen has to be replenished, and the only option that my body has is to dig into fat to get the calories to replenish glycogen. Plus also, I am currently recovering quite well, and that takes a lot of calories, which in turn needs energy from somewhere. So where is my body going to get that energy from? The only option it's got is to dig into fat stores. To cut a long story short, unless the laws of physics do not apply to me, or they have somehow broken in my case, I have to be burning 1.4 pounds of fat per week. There are literally no other options. So, 3 scenarios. Scenario number 1, my bathroom scales, which have functioned perfectly for months, years in fact, have suddenly gone broke on the very same day that I started my cut. Scenario number 2, my body has suddenly and overnight found a way to miraculously be 700 calories per day more efficient. That's not going to happen. Scenario number 3, my body is burning off the calories and digging into fat. but at the same time, still feeling the need to fight, forage and hunt. So what it's doing is it's taking the fat from around my joints and basically replacing that extra bulk with fluid to protect the joints and to make sure that I remain still functioning and still able to hunt the woolly mammoth and forage for berries and fight off invading tribes. So clearly this is all just a mild stress response, and I clearly need to just trust the process, have faith and continue. My body has done this several, and in fact countless times in the past, and what generally happens is that at some point I'll either increase my calories in a deload, or I'll take a break from the diet, or I'll have a light gym workout. I'll have an especially good night of sleep, and my body will basically drop all the stress response, and I'll wake up one morning and piss like a racehorse, look in the mirror and see an Adonis looking back at me. So that's what will happen eventually. It just kind of sucks that you generally feel like crap whilst putting in lots and lots of effort and don't see continuous progress. But yeah, okay, I think we'll wrap this one up because it's starting to feel like I'm rambling. As usual, I'll put a link on the top right of your screen which takes you back to December 11th, 2025 and my chubby little face at the start of this journey exactly 5 months ago. That link will be right here. Otherwise, thanks for watching and do sit tight for day 151. Thanks guys, and roll the outro.